Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on the Humor Channel. Today we are back with the latest LEGO news for 2025 and 2026. Now, of course, before we begin the video, I just want to say that if you enjoy and want to keep up to date with all of the latest LEGO news from me, then make sure to subscribe as well as like the video and turn on notifications, as well as follow me on Instagram and join my Telegram channel. Links to both of those will be down in the description below. But with that being said, everyone, let's get right into it. So first off, we are actually going to be taking a look at a brand new LEGO set that has been revealed, which is celebrating 20 years of the LEGO Insider Tour, and that is the number 400046. And this is the 20 years of the LEGO Insider Tour set with 1,912 pieces, and it will be recommended for ages 12 and over. There are a few different models that you do get in this, and we do actually have descriptions as to each one of those and what they mean and represent. So let's get into it. So the first one that we have is the LEGO Automobile, which is a model based on the LEGO car builds created by Gerald Kirk Christensen during his childhood. Next, we have Old Kirk's house, which is the founder's actual home in Billund, where it all begun. Next, we have the molding machine, which is the type of machine that produces LEGO bricks today. And then we've got the Legoland train, which is a little train that's been taking visitors around Legoland Billund since day one. And then we've got the H.C. Anderson Clumsy Hands, which is a model based on a wooden toy designed by the legendary Dagny Holm. And then the last model that we have is the LEGO Fire Engine, which is the iconic fire truck that's been part of LEGO history since the 1930s in many different forms. And then moving on to LEGO Nike, we've actually got a new pair of LEGO Nike trainers that have been revealed. And these are the Nike Dunk Lows, which overall I think look decent. They're significantly better than the ugly Air Max yellow trainers that we saw revealed a few weeks ago. I think that this pair is actually decent, and I could actually see myself wearing these because the colors are decent. I mean, it's just white with a few black outlines, and then you've got the LEGO logo on the tongue section of the trainer. So overall, pretty decent pair. And then we've also got some information regarding LEGO ideas. So we've actually got two new sets that have been revealed that we are going to be seeing as LEGO idea sets in the future. And the first one that we have is the Godzilla set, which I cannot wait for. I mean, the Godzilla buildable statue here looks absolutely incredible. One thing I want to say, for those of you who are not familiar with LEGO ideas and how it works, so the images that I'm going to be showing on the screen are not the final sets. These are the submissions. LEGO will be modifying these when the sets do actually end up releasing, which is probably going to be sometime in 2026. And the next set that we have is the Tintin Space Rocket. Definitely not as exciting as the Godzilla one. However, I'm still really excited for this one. I think that this one also looks excellent. Love the build for the Tintin Space Rocket there, and also the platform area next to it. I think that this one looks incredible. But I think that overall, both of the Godzilla and the Tintin Space Rocket sets are both fabulous, and I think that a lot of people are going to really appreciate both of these. I know for a fact that I will be definitely buying the Godzilla one when it does release, and I'm hoping that LEGO don't change up the model for that one too much, and same thing with the Space Tintin rocket set as well. Now, before I continue with today's video, I just want to say that I'm actually doing a giveaway where one of you lucky viewers will have the chance to win the Avengers Endgame Final Battle set in partnership with Whatnot. Whatnot is an online app where you can buy or sell all sorts of collectibles from LEGO, action figures, Funko Pops, and more. It's a fun and easy way to buy your favorite collectibles, as sellers are running streams all the time, and it's also super easy to use. I have my own Whatnot store with some items I am selling, as you can see on the screen, so make sure to go and check that out. However, there are loads of sellers selling in live stream auctions or just buy it now listings, and Whatnot also has sellers from all over the world, so whether or not you are in the UK or the US or somewhere else in the globe, you are sure to find something that you will like. Now, in order to enter my giveaway, it's super simple. All you need to do is sign up to Whatnot via the link down in the description below or the pinned comment. Another thing that I want to mention that is if you already have a Whatnot account, you can still enter the giveaway, and then you need to buy something on Whatnot and then comment your Whatnot username down in the comments of this video, and that is it. But that's not all, because when you sign up to Whatnot via my link, you'll automatically be given a free $15 or £10 credit to use on your first purchase for anything on the platform, so you could potentially bag one of the minifigures I am selling for completely free. So make sure to go and sign up to Whatnot via my link, purchase something on the app, post your Whatnot username in the comments, and you'll have a chance to win the Avengers Endgame Final Battle set, and the winner will be announced on the 3rd of July. But with that being said, everyone, let's continue with the video. Alright, next we have some brand new LEGO keychains that have been revealed, and these are the ones that include the LED lights. The first one that we have is number 50091414, the Chewbacca key light for $15. The next key light that we do have is set number 50094113, the esports Gamer Girl key light for $15 as well. And then lastly, we have set number 5009415, the Pirate Princess key light, also for $15. And then moving on, we actually have some very exciting new Lego rumors for Lego Star Wars 2026. Again, like always, take these rumors with a grain of salt, because we don't have any set numbers or anything attached to them yet. But apparently we are going to be getting a play scale 8080 set, which is going to be based off the Mandalorian and Grogu movie releasing next year. Definitely makes sense, and it will be smaller than the previous one. I'm hoping that they don't shrink it down too much, because the previous one was a decent scale in my opinion. So hopefully it's not that small, but nonetheless, I think it is about time we get an updated version of the 8080 as a play scale set, especially with the UCS version retiring last year. And then we are also going to be getting a play scale Razor Crest as well, also from the Mandalorian Grogu. Again, another one that just really makes sense, and it will apparently be a similar size to the last version that we saw, which I'm glad they're doing so with that. Hopefully there's a lot more detail as well, and it's also got all of the yellow stripes. One thing I do want to say about this set as well is, if this is happening, I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting a Zeb minifigure in this set. The Mandalorian and Grogu trailer did leak quite a while back, and Zeb is in the trailer. So I'm pretty sure that he'll either be in this set or the 8080. It probably will be in the play scale Razor Crest. And then apparently we are also going to be seeing a Darth Vader bust helmet set next year as well. So apparently this one's going to be a sort of similar design to the Iron Spider and the Iron Man Mark IV busts that we saw from Lego Marvel. I'm hoping that they do a good job, because the Iron Spider one and the Iron Man Mark IV one look like complete crap. So hopefully they do a decent job in this one. However, I do have faith, because I feel like Darth Vader is a little bit easier to translate, especially with his helmet, into Lego bust helmet form. So hopefully Lego don't disappoint with that one, and it doesn't look atrocious. And then we've also got the Siege of Mandalore battle pack that we are apparently going to be getting as well. Another one that I'm really excited for, and hopefully we do get more information regarding that one soon. And then we are also going to be apparently getting a Starship Collection Ventor, which is going to essentially be the mini-scale Ventor. Makes sense. We did see the Acclamator, so the mini-scale Ventor would be a really nice one to add alongside the mini-scale Acclamator set. And then it is also rumored that we are going to be getting a Cobb Vanth versus Cad Bane set as well, which I think is quite exciting. We've never had a Cobb Vanth minifigure before, and this is actually going to be happening because the helmet for Cobb Vanth did actually recently leak. However, I can't show it in this video. And also, it's great to see that we are going to be getting the return of Cad Bane as well. The last time we saw Cad Bane was in the Justifier set, which was really expensive. I don't think this one will be nearly as expensive as that one. So for those who did miss out on the Justifier set, they'll have another chance to get Cad Bane. And then apparently, thanks to SWII9383, they did actually tease that we are going to be seeing apparently a remake of the Death Star Final Duel set for next year in 2026. Now, as for the format of how it's going to look, we're not sure. However, I think it's a very oversaturated scene. I mean, we've seen 2 playsets, and then we've also seen the diorama as well, so I don't know what else they really are going to do. And then also, again, thanks to SWII9383 and BrickTap, we've actually got a bit of an update regarding Lego X-Men. So apparently next year we are actually going to be seeing the return of Lego X-Men with a new Lego Nightcrawler minifigure. We could be seeing other X-Men members as well. However, at the time I'm recording this video, it's now rumored that we are going to be getting a Nightcrawler minifigure at some point next year. I'm not sure if we're going to be getting X-Men sets, because this might be a Nightcrawler minifigure that will be appearing in an Avengers Doomsday set, because we know that Alan Cumming, the guy who plays Nightcrawler in the original X-Men films, is returning for Doomsday. It was announced in that long chair announcement. And then moving on to Lego Batman, we've actually got very exciting information regarding set number 76300, the Arkham Asylum. So this one will be retailing for $300 with 2,953 pieces, and it's going to be releasing for September 9th. So we are only a few months away from this now. Unfortunately, we haven't seen any pictures leak of the set yet. However, I reckon within the next 2 months, we should be seeing our first image of the set. However, we do have a bit of information regarding 2 minifigures that are going to be included in the set. And the first one is apparently Mr. Freeze. I think this is a pretty obvious choice. I mean, Mr. Freeze is a pretty iconic villain for Batman, so I'm glad that they've included him. However, I'm really hoping that they do include a bunch of other really cool villains as well, especially ones that we haven't seen in a while, such as Catwoman, Bane, etc., Killer Croc in their comic book outfits. And then another character that we are going to be seeing, which is very interesting, did not expect Lego to do this, but we are going to be seeing a Batwing minifigure in this set as well, which I think is a very interesting choice. It's definitely one of the last characters that I thought that Lego would put in an Arkham Asylum. However, I'm all for it. We're never going to see Batwing ever again in a set, I reckon. And this is Lego's only chance to include characters like this character, who were not very well known in a set like the Arkham Asylum. The minifigure did also leak as well from the torso and the legs. It's pretty detailed. It's got a good amount of leg printing and torso printing as well. However, the head didn't leak, but I'm assuming that it's probably going to look like this version of Batwing in this image on the screen right now. So they'll probably end up using the cowl which comes from the Batman minifigure for Batman Forever in the new Batmobile set, and then they'll probably just end up giving him a plain black head. I don't know, it just seems that it's the easiest way for Lego to do so. So this cowl on the screen right here, it's already got the bright blue eyes. The color as well of the cowl also does match the printing on the torso and the legs as well, with the sort of metallic dark gray. So I'm pretty sure they're going to end up doing that instead. But for those of you who are not familiar with the character, it's Lucius Fox's son. So it would also be really cool if we actually see a Lucius Fox minifigure in this set as well. But there we go, everyone. With that being said, this is the end of the video. If you did enjoy, then why not subscribe as well as like the video and turn on notifications, as well as follow me on Instagram and join my Telegram channel. Links to both of those will be down in the description below. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about all of the latest Lego news that we've covered in today's video. I'll talk to you guys soon, so peace out, see you later, and bye-bye.